Good day, Ma'am MG. So here is my activity number 5, the student directory registration form. So we have the student name, student course, and the student email. First, we have the student name and the course and the email here. And after that, add student. So as you can see, we have the student list. Another one is um, and then we have the student 2. In my code, this one, we have the source. We have the source. Inside the source, we have the components and the assets. But in the components, we have 4. First, we have the registration form .jsx. So, import useState from React. It allows the component to store and update the values. And then the function registration form, open and close parentheses, add student. This one is to create the registration form component, and also this one, the add student function is used to save a new student information. So the const name, set name, this one is the variables, the set, the name, the course, and the email. So the name, syempre, stores the student name, and the course is the student course, and the email is the student email. So this value starts as empty. Of course, this one, the string is empty because the user has not typed anything yet. So blank pa jud na siya, empty. And then the const handle submit is the function runs when the user clicks the add student. And then ang trabaho jud ani is to check the input, create the student object. And then this one, either prevent default, is submitting a form to refresh the page. And then prevent default is to stop the page from refreshing. So, para ang data is mag-stay put lang siya. Siya mawala if i-refresh. And then, this one, this one is to check if the weather, if the weather, check if whether the user left any field empty. So if empty siya, mo-alert siya, please fill in all fields or fields. Pag na-create siya or na-put siya name, course, email, kompleto siya ba? Then proceed to the new student. So this one is to this one is to create student object. This one. This creates a new student object. The name, of course, the ID. ID is to have a, for example, if you delete name mo, delete na ang ma-delete. Give the student like ID siya nga. This one is ID number 1, 2. Pero once i-delete mo ang ID 1, ID 1 lang ang ma-delete. Dili apil ang ID 2. And then of course the course email. And then the add students is this one is to call the student function from the app.js. Add student here. This one. And then the set name, set course, and the set email. Imo man na siyang i-input. And then after successfully added, the fields are automatically cleared. Mabalik siya into cleared or empty. Kaya another student naman information na mo put dito, and then this one is to display in this part. The return is to display the registration form on the web page. So this one form on submit handle submit is when the form is submitted, it automatically calls the handle submit. And then the registration form, display the title registration form, and then the name. This one is to input the user's name and then the course and the input email, and then after that you submit the button, click the button so that the form is submitted, and handle submit functions run, and then export default registration form. And then this another component is the student counter. The student counter is a function student counter count. This creates the student counter component, and it receives count as a proponents from apps. This one count. This one is student. And then the return display siya sa web page, and then the div class name counter, the total registered student, we have the count, meaning here sa student count is equivalent to the student dot length. Student dot length is kana i-add nimo ang every student is mo-add siya from the total students, registered students rather. And then export default student counter, and the student item is the function student item, then the student, we have the close and open parentheses, student and delete student, meaning we have two properties from student list. We have the student is contains the student information like the name, course, and the email. And the delete student is a function used to delete the student, of course. And then the class card. The class name is card. It holds the student information, and then the student dot name display the student dot name, Then the course, student.course, and the email is student email from this one. Yeah. And then click the delete student if imong i-delete siya. But if delete, then it stay on the web page. So proceed to the student list. So this one is the student list. So import student list, a student item from student item. So meaning this line imports the student item component. And then the function student list student delete student and delete student, meaning it receives two proponents, student and the delete student. Student an array containing all registered student, and the delete student is a function used to delete a student. So ang gaganina di ay nga naay siya student length here sa count is kani is sa student list pala yun here. So syempre the student list length rather is empty pa jud na siya. Zero pa jud na siya. Because if there are no student, it displays no student registered. But if there are student, it skips the part and continue to display the list. The list is this one and this one. Total registered count. And then we have the student list. Sa katunan siyang web page na after the student can input their name here, here sa student list. Dali na siya nga part. Ganun. And then, the student that map, meaning the map function goes through every student in the student arrays. For example, the student Ja ay Michelle and Clint. So meaning the student item function is the John, I rather the Michelle and the Clint. And then para if i-delete man nimo ang isa ka name, katura siya mo delete tanan. So this one, the K, well, the student that ID, the student is the student and the delete student is the delete student. It creates one student item for each student, and then the three proponents, this one, the K student and the delete student, is the K is to give each student a unique identifier for the React, and the student is passes the student information like the name, course, and the email, and the delete student is passes the delete function so the student can be removed when the delete button is clicked, and then export default student list. So after that, in the app.jxx domain, so first we have the import useState from React, meaning it is used to store and update data in the application. And it store the registered student, and then the app.css is the CSS file. And then the three components, actually it's four, um, registration form, the student list, and the student counter. So each component has its own task so that the code are organized and easier to manage or dali na siya malantaw ba. And then the function app, the main components application, and then the const, we have the student and the set student, and then use state empty array, meaning it creates a state variable named student and it stores all registered student inside an array. Pero from the start, the array is empty jud siya. Kaya no student have been added yet. So empty jud siya, di ba? Normally. And then next, the add student, and then the student, set student, the students, meaning this function adds a new student to the array. And then this one, the dot student, is keeps all previously registered student. I-keep dito niya ang mga late mga daan. Wala unsa nakataas imong student. I-keep gyapon to niya ang nasa pinaka last ay pinaka first yun nga nag-registered. Then the student is add the new student entered in the form. So kani is the old student and this one is the new bago pa siya ga registered. So the delete student, we have ID so that if delete nimo tong isa ay this one, like for example this one, like this one, if i-delete nimo ning Glenda Dongog, dili maapil ang Michelle Dongog. If i-delete nimo ni, then magstay ra gyapon tong wala nimo gidelete. That's one. And then the it uses filter, this one filter, to create a new array that excludes the student with a matching ID. Mo ta kung giingon nga if i-delete nimong isa, dili madamay ang tanan. Well, if i-delete nimong isa ra gyud ma-delete. So this return is the web page. So student directory is the main title of the application, and the registration form add student, display the registration form, and it also passes the add student function to the component using proponents or props. And then when the users click the add student, then this function is called here. And then the here add student, and then the student counter count is equal to student dot length, meaning this one is the total registered student. para if every time nga naay mag-add sila another, naay mag-register another, ano, student, mo-add lang siya automatically. The count, this one. And then the student list, of course, the student. The student list, this one, this part, display the list of registered student. And then the student, meaning the array of all students. And then the delete student, the function used to remove a student. And then export default app. And then the app.css. So here are all my CSS. We have the body that app, h1, h2, input, button, counter, and then the counter h2. We add another student. So this one, but if we didn't put the name, and then of course please fill in all fields, mo din siya mong gawas. So once we delete this one, then automatically delete, but dili madamay ang isa. So that's all po, Ma'am MJ. Thank you po and God bless.